Freebeat.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day. So if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Let's get started. We are back in the soon-to-be studio, and I have brought a few things with me today. One of those is this Aoki, I don't know how to say it, USB power hub, so you plug it into the wall. Then it's got 4 USB 3.0 charge ports and 2 USB-C ports. So I figured for now, this will be a good thing to plug in right here. And just kind of put on this shelf by this old Gatorade bottle. I usually take this on vacation with me and stuff like that. You know, like in a hotel room, it's really nice to just have all of your charge ports right there. But I think it'll work well for this temporary setup until, I get the desk with the computer and everything out here. A few other things I brought with me. I brought the Zoom H5, but this time we've got an SD card in there, so we will be doing a little bit of drum recording today. And for old time's sake, I also brought the OPZ. So I think I've got 3.5mm cable around here somewhere. Yes, I do. So we can run this 3.5mm cable from the OPZ to the line in on the drum module, and then run the outs of that into the Zoom H5, and we can actually record a jam between the OPZ and me playing on the electric kit. Which, of course, that was the bread and butter of the original Freebeat channel, was me jamming with the OPZ on the acoustic kit in this very shed. So, yeah, bit of a different take on that, but I'm really excited to do that. So, let's go ahead and wire stuff up. So, for the time being, I need something to put right here that I can set, the OPZ on, and I think one of these stools will do very nicely. These are the stools that we use for the live shows for Oliver's wife and my mom to sit on if she comes to the live show. So, there we go. Yeah. Nice. That works. Let's go ahead and plug that in now. So we should just be able to go mix in, run that around the back of the hi-hat here, and plug this in. That light is crazy. To the OPZ. Yeah, sorry for the sunlight. I might black that off in just a minute here. But now the OPZ is plugged into our module. So in examining the things that I brought, and in this case did not bring, I forgot to bring a USB Type B, Type Micro B, Mini B cable for the power for the Zoom. So there are a pair of AA batteries in there. We're going to see how much we can record. Alrighty, I've got the outputs of the kit going into the Zoom. We're not going to use the OPZ right now because it is charging up. So we're just going to record a little drumming. The drum samples, this kit that I'm going to be using, is actually a custom kit for the Roland TD17 module, provided to me by the eDrum Workshop, so EDW House Kit. I don't know if you can read that right there. But yeah, I know this is dusty, don't worry. Everything will be getting cleaned once we're all settled in. Everyone freaks out over the dust, but don't worry, it'll be getting cleaned. Yeah, we're going to jam a little on this awesome custom kit. I don't really talk about my electric drums too much, and that's probably because I don't feature them too much. That is going to change. This is a Roland TD17 KV kit with a Roland VH11 hi-hat that is actually on the way out. I've had this thing for 7 years, and I bought it used. So yeah, it's time to go. I picked up this kit last year, and I like it quite a bit. Oh, and my ride cymbal is actually, this is a Yamaha PCY 135, I believe. I was using a PCY 155, which you can see right there by the bike tire, but that actually died during Clash of Fools. So, and I think I've had that one for about 8 years. So, yeah, long time coming to replace it with a smaller 135. Extra Roland CY5 as a splash cymbal, and a second Roland CY8 as a crash. Everything else is stock. My hi-hat stand is a DW5000, which is old and needs to be replaced as well. My kick pedal is a PDP Concept pedal, which I actually don't like, but for some reason I haven't replaced it. So maybe I do like it, I don't know. And my throne is a broken DW throne. And that's my drum kit. This trigger pedal over here is a Cat percussion pedal, but it's actually a knockoff of an old Alesis pedal, which I believe was a knockoff of a very, very old Simmons pedal. So yeah, it's cheap. This is what I use live to start the songs, basically the backing tracks. And it plugs into the sampler, which I don't have right now. Anyway, there's a brief overview of the kit. Let's go ahead and jam. All right, so I think we're just gonna set you guys right there, and we're just gonna go for it. Yeah, here we go. Little sloppy, but that's okay. Man, I miss being able to just play the drums and like talk while I'm doing it, and just know that in editing everything's gonna come out okay. This is pretty neat. Yeah, I love this kit though. I forgot to turn off the cross stick setting, so I typically don't play with the cross stick setting on. Yeah, so this kit is made up of the stock sounds from the Roland kit, as well as custom samples that were imported by the eDrum workshop. So very, very cool. I love that snare drum. The toms sound really good too, I think. The whole thing still suffers from the machine gun effect, which, if you're not familiar, is basically when you play the toms fast, it sounds like a machine gun. Okay, it doesn't really sound like a machine gun, but it's the same sound playing over and over and over again. Whereas, of course, on a real drum, it's going to be, you know, like, every stroke will be different because you're actually hitting something. But here, you're just triggering the same sound over and over again. So, yeah, awesome little side snare that I put on the rim of the rack tom. We've got just a nice little splash there. And then on the top of this cymbal over here, I have a China. The edge is the crash. Crash over here. Nothing on the rim of these toms either. And a pretty standard hi-hat. And that's the house kit. I quite enjoy it. Man, sometimes you just sit down and things just aren't working for you. And that's okay. This is basically the first time I've sat down at a drum kit since Clash of Fools a couple weeks ago. And it's still been a while since I've actually just sat down and played. So, gonna share this with you guys, but stay nice and humble and keep expectations low, because I'm not that great of a player to begin with. And when I don't play for a while, that just gets worse. Now, let's have some fun. Let's get the OPZ going. So, we've got the OPZ right here. I found this little groove that we'd had earlier. And there was no drums on it other than just a 4-on-the-floor kick drum. So I figured it would be a lot of fun if we just play over that. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And that'll be this video, just kind of a preview of things to come here at Freebeat. We got to work on some kind of backdrop system or some overhead cam for the drums, because I doubt you guys want to look at shoes and Victoria's Secret and horse stuff. For the whole, maybe you do. Who knows? Maybe that's a whole new subgenre of YouTube music videos. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this. The Zoom only has 1 bar of battery left, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That was pretty fun. That brings back some memories of being in here and staring at this and playing along to some OPZ tracks. We're still going to be doing that, of course, but in a much different and much, hopefully, more upgraded situation than we did a year and a half ago. I am really excited. This video has me really excited. Being able to do that and just sit down and jam with the OPZ with the drum kit is something I have dearly missed. So, needless to say, I am ecstatic right now. I hope you guys are excited for the future of this. Let me know if you have any, like, backdrop solutions, like, maybe just, like, I don't know, hang like a sheet or a curtain or something up there. I don't know. Maybe it's not the worst thing either. Who knows? Anyway, thank you so much for being here. If you are excited for the future of this, be sure to leave a like on this video. If not, you can leave a dislike. That's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings. Just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Ring that notification bell. Thank you guys so very much for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.